take a second and just pull away all the noise and just get straight to the point. I want to speak to the kids, I want to speak to the teens, I want to speak to the adults, I want to speak to everybody here. I grew up in a Christian family. I didn't miss a Sunday, didn't miss a Wednesday. My mom was a worship leader at our church. And I really don't know what age it was, but I started, maybe it was like junior high, I started to really get curious about the stuff outside of the parameters of the church. That was like all I knew. So I started to really, I don't know, yeah, just doors to sin were opened, and I started to kind of live this double life where I would give into sin over here, and then I would act like the nice guy, like I had it all together at church and in those environments. And I remember just having this kind of disgust for the dichotomy of the two. And so when I got to like freshman year of college, I was like, you know what, I'm actually going to drop the Christian part, and I'm just going to give in to whatever I think is fun. So I went down a full year of just trying everything and doing what felt right. And I woke up my sophomore year of college completely broken. I had led myself down a path of destruction. I didn't want to get out of bed in the morning. I didn't know how to talk. I didn't know who my friends were. I didn't know anything. I felt like I was just this little thing, just, I don't know, a waste of life. That's what I was, and I didn't know what direction to go. And yeah, my sophomore year of college, I was in a coffee shop and I heard this whisper in my head, like a gentle whisper. It was telling me to go to church. And I was like, I've tried everything, so why not? So I Google mapped Apple mapped a route to a local church, and I was going to show up at the end and just like walk in the back, and I looked at the time, I was going to be like an hour late or something, so I was just going to sneak in, just kind of hear this thing out in my head, and then I walked in and I got smacked with the Holy Spirit. And I remember I walked in that environment, and I'm assuming, I mean, it's a church, I'm assuming people were praying protection. I think I might have had, I don't know, some kind of demonic something on me, and whatever it wasn't allowed in that building. I remember I walked in the building, all of a sudden I was like, whoa, I feel lighter, and I started to get close to the altar. I